Brandon.
Hey guys, here recently we had another school shooting at Xavier University. This was a shooting that was essentially an argument between people that launched into basically a shootout where somebody was shot, an older lady was killed, and I think a couple of other people were injured. Not saying that anyone deserved to be shot or killed. I'm not condoning that. My point is this will be logged as a school shooting. Along with all the other anti-gun statistics, it will also be called likely a mass shooting as well. I'm not sure what the amount of people involved were yet, but if it's 4 or more, then it falls in their category. But the origins are totally different. There are distinct differences in what happened in Uvalde, Texas, and Xavier University. It's kind of akin to what the wackos in the anti-gun movement do whenever they lump everything into a school shooting. In other words, gangbangers can be shooting it out at 2 a.m. in the morning when there's not a student within sight of a school. But if those people are on school property or within a close proximity of it, that is labeled as a school shooting. That's what pumps these numbers up. That's why people from other countries see that and go, oh my God, look at all the school shootings, when they're not. They're absolutely not. Uvalde was a rampage killing at a school. That's one that should definitely qualify for that. But it's really important that we understand the origins of these shootings. And this is important, guys. The origin of a rampage shooting versus the origin of an argument that made people shoot at each other are totally different. The fact that we are going to use that to pump up our numbers on rampage killings in order to catapult into gun control measures or new laws. Oh, now we have to do something. Oh, look, we had another school shooting. That's simply lying. That's deception, purposefully delivering deception to try to get something delivered for you from an anti-gun standpoint. What I mean by that is a rampage shooter. Let's use the Uvalde kid. That kid right there not only woke up that morning expecting to shoot somebody. A week prior to that, he knew at some point he was going to shoot somebody. The person who shot people at Xavier University, I can assure you, the man did not wake up that morning expecting to shoot somebody. This was a heat of the moment passion thing. This was a reaction to something that happened at the party that he was at. The Uvalde shooter, that was being proactive. He proactively initiated that. He was the one that triggered that and made things happen. Again, not taking up for the Xavier University shooter, but this person reacted to something. He did not initiate everything. Now, even if he started the argument, he didn't go there expecting to shoot somebody. He simply reacted, I guess, when somebody pushed back, and now he shot them. We can't lump these both in the same category. This is very much like taking, say, a distracted driver and a drunk driver and throwing those types of deaths into the same thing and then saying, okay, look, now we need to outlaw alcohol because we have too many drunk driving accidents. You can't take a distracted driving accident or a vehicle death and throw it into the same bucket as you would with a drunk driver. It's not the same. And honestly, no sane person would do that. So why are we taking argument-related type deaths or even accidents and throwing them to the same bucket as a mass shooter or a rampage shooter just to inflate those numbers? Again, I guess that's why. Just to inflate those numbers in order to enact additional gun control measures. We have to be careful. Did I just become the smartest person in the world? No, I did not. This is all common sense stuff. The wackos on the left in the anti-gun movement are always talking about common sense, whatever. This is simple common sense. You do not purposely inflate your numbers, because what you do is you take away from your actual story and the actual concept of what you're trying to push as far as your theme or your goals or whatever. They cheapen it and water it down by doing this. And again, it is no different than taking that distracted driver and throwing it in with drunk driver statistics. It's dishonest, it's disingenuous, and it makes people not want to compromise with you.
Let's go, Brandon.